Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of 2020. I have pretty much started my new job. I had a few meetings with my boss yesterday to kind of discuss how things were going to work, and I've just been learning and kind of training and figuring stuff out. I have a lot of stuff that I have to organize that I've been trying to get through today, and I figured why not bring you guys along with me. There is honestly, I mean, for me at least, there is nothing that feels better than going into a new year or a new month or even just a new day feeling so organized and just like your space is clean and everything is ready to go and you're not all cluttered. So that's been my goal for the past 2 days, and I just wanted to kind of bring you guys along in a sort of vloggy way. I kind of just wanted to give you guys some tips on how to stay organized, be organized, and give you a little update on what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that we need to do, since I am starting work now, I have my official rehearsal schedule for the play that I'm in, and then I also have, my acting classes are starting back up again. So I have a few things to get ready for, to put into the calendar, and now that it's finally January 1st, I can use this guy. So I'm finally ready to start filling out my January calendar and get everything planned for the next month. So that's something that I like to do as soon as I possibly can, is basically copy as much stuff into my calendar as I can. As soon as I know something that's going to be happening, I want it in the calendar. And my wall calendar, I don't actually keep very many detailed things in because I keep them in my physical agenda that I can just bring with me everywhere. Because if I keep them in here, I keep much more detailed tasks. So for example, I have a little to-do list on every page of my agenda, so it has all of the detailed tasks for the day, whereas my wall calendar, I don't need that many things on it because there isn't enough room on each page to actually like fit that much. So I just use it for general things. Like if one day I'm working, if another day I have an audition or I have a rehearsal, I'll keep those on there because they're not tiny little tasks that need their own like detailed explanation. Also, I've decided that for the new year I'm going to upload on Saturdays, so the goal is to upload at about 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, just because that makes the most sense for me and my schedule. So that's why I've just got the little YouTube symbol on the Saturdays. But yeah, now I'm going to fill out the rest of my calendar. Also, another thing that I wanted to do today, which is a good tip, is that if there are kind of little chores that you have to do all the time, I like to make an official day to do them on. I feel like especially when you leave school and you don't have that much of a structure anymore, you have to make your own structure. So for example, I think the goal is going to be to do laundry on Sundays because Sunday just feels like a laundry day, you know? And then I have also created a budget for myself because I am so bad at tracking money, but I really need to. So I made a budget for myself. I literally track everything. I try to be proactive and track changes as soon as they happen, but you can't always do that. So I think on Sundays when I have, when I sit and I spend time doing my laundry anyways, that's when I'm gonna take some dedicated time to update my budget. So I just have it as a spreadsheet on my laptop so I can keep my receipts, print off my bank statement, and then basically go through and add it to the Excel sheet and make sure that I'm still on track, that I'm not overspending. If I was overspending, where was it, and that kind of thing. Because like, you need to know how to manage your money, especially when you get older and you have no one there helping you. And that's somewhere that I know I will struggle if I don't stay on top of it. So that's why I'm doing that. And I was also gonna have like an email checking, not a day because I have to check my emails daily anyways, but just like a time to check emails. But I've realized that with my new job, I just kind of have to check them all the time. So it's not really, I think I'll just have a specific time in the morning and at night to check my like personal email, because I have to check my work email all through the day anyways, so not much that I can do about that. Also, I spent some time today figuring out a co-working space, which is super exciting. I'm very excited to have a co-working space. It was a little bit frustrating because the place that I was really excited about, I went to and they literally just moved locations, and their photos online aren't updated, and it looks nothing really like it does online. And not to mention, they said that the space was quite a bit bigger now and they had to move to a bigger space, but like it looks so much smaller, and it doesn't have like the old space had like a lounge area and a little balcony and like more separate desks, so it was a little bit spacier that way. And this space just seems like one room with a few large desks in it, and that's all you really get access to. So that was a little bit disappointing. But I think I found another one that looks amazing, and it's right near my new gym, which I finally signed up for. So yay. So far, so good. I hate how dark it gets so early. I am so over winter.
I don't have to party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and that's all I need. Some say life is boring, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know a thing. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
I'm also so excited because I finally went and got a gym membership today. I kind of did a trial run at another place, and I'm actually still doing a trial run at this place, but I am going to stay at this place. I already know I am. I just figured I would do the trial run anyways, because it's a free 7 days. You may as well take it. Still looking into doing dance. Dance is just really expensive, and although I know I'm going to be making money, I just want to make a little bit before committing to that, just so that I have it, because right now I really can't do that. So, but for now I have my gym membership, and this is actually something that should be included in this video because it helps me stay organized. Going to the gym, making sure that my diet is in check, my health is in check, I'm moving every single day, I'm working on something that is so purely for me, is really important for me, and it makes everything else in my life run a lot smoother. I think that just given the setup of the work that I'm going to be doing this year, I'm going to have to go to the gym in the morning, which is perfect. That's the way I like it anyways. So I think the plan is going to be to go to the gym in the morning super early, or not super early, but early enough. And then from the gym, head to a co-working space. And those are how I want my days to be structured. So then I have time in the morning when no one else needs anything, and I can go to the gym, get my workout in, get my me time in, just dedicated me time. And also, as hard as it is for me, going to the gym in the morning literally changes my entire day. Like when I get that workout in bright and early in the morning before I do anything else, the rest of my day just feels fantastic. So that is why it's so important for my organization, is because it gets the blood flowing, it gets me excited, I feel good, I've already accomplished something, and the rest of the day is a lot more fun for me, and the rest of the day feels a lot more doable because I've already gotten up early and gone to the gym and got my me time in. So I would suggest that. It doesn't have to be gym time, but just something in the morning, even if that's like, you know, you walk to a coffee shop super early and get a coffee and read your book for half an hour. If you guys have time to do that and are able to, highly suggest it. Helps you stay organized and productive. I also definitely need to get rid of more clothes. because that's too many. I have a double row, like a double barred shelf or clothing rack, a double barred clothing rack, which is fantastic and works great, but it's like full. And I just think there's so much I could get rid of and so much that I was just keeping because I wasn't sure what kind of a job I was gonna have and I wasn't sure what kind of clothes I would need. But now that I know and everything's good, I think that I can finally start to really get rid of that stuff. So you guys know that I am a big fan of minimalism, although I am definitely not a minimalist. I do try to take some of the habits that minimalism promotes into my life and apply them just to keep myself sane, and I really like it. I would like to get a little bit more into it just because I still have too much stuff. And this is gonna sound crazy. I won't get too extreme, I don't think, but the more I get rid of, the more I realize how little I need, which is just fantastic, really, because you don't need much, honestly. I think I need to really go through my clothes and be brutal with it and actually get rid of the stuff I don't need. Another tip, watch people on YouTube who inspire you. For example, I love watching Rachel Oust. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I'll put her right here. She does a lot of minimalism, productivity videos, and watching her videos makes me feel so calm because of the way she sets them up. Her videos are so peaceful and they inspire me so much. So it really helps me to be organized and motivated when I see other people doing the same. So that's always a good way to stay organized as well. We've been looking for this headband for weeks, so that's good. Probably should have just organized sooner. Totally fine. Found it now. So I just wanted to finish off this video. It's actually the next morning. As you saw, I basically ended up also rearranging my little shelf because it just felt like it wasn't organized how it would be best organized and what would make the most sense and look the nicest. I might change it again still, but for now I like how it is. And then I also just sat down, which you didn't see because it was kind of boring and had sensitive information. Just kind of sat down, went through all of my forms, all of my information, because I was just like double checking everything. And as you guys know, I just started a new job. I'm getting a co-working space. I'm going to a new gym, and all of these things require quite a bit of paperwork. So I was just working on that, and I was also using the Wondershare High PDF editor, which I mentioned I did a dedicated video on. If you guys wanted to check that out, I will leave it linked below in this video so that you can go and take a peek. But basically what it is it's just a PDF editor. There's a desktop version as well as an online version, but I like that one because there's a lot of conversion options, which a lot of other PDF editors you kind of have to pay for extra ones, whereas this one you can like easily convert between Word and PDF or back to PDF from Word, which is great because a lot of the time when you're signing forms, if they're not set up in a certain way, you have to figure out a way to electronically sign them, which a lot of the time you have to open them in a Word editor to do so. So that's super handy. And then it also can compress PDF files, which is fantastic if you have a whole bunch that like you're probably not gonna have to look at for a long time, if ever again, but you need them anyways just for the time being. I'll like compress them and then zip them because then they're like, it's like they're put away and kind of stored, and it's like my files are also organized. So if you guys wanted to try out that software, I will leave it down below. It is really handy. I have enjoyed using it so far. It's been great, and they have Windows and Mac version just in case you need it. But yeah, I'll leave that link down below for you guys. So yeah, that was my organization video. Hopefully you guys found some useful tips and enjoyed the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smile. Welcome to 2020, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.